Good evening, welcome to another edition of my 5D Secret Garden, where we have just uncovered a huge secret. And I've been trying to figure out a way to say this, and I've kind of messed up on my couple of my videos where I had to restart them. But basically it is as a divine feminine, divine masculine related situation as what the creator's greatest creation was. So you guys understand that Adam created Eve, okay, came from his womb, all right. What he created that because he didn't want to be alone, and he felt by creating that would be able to, the two of them could continue to procreate, okay. But the reality is that he created something that could create, so that he created something that could create for him, okay. So that's ideal. Instead of them sitting around creating all day, why not create something that can create for you, and not know that's what they were created for, okay? Not know that that was what it's all about. That's what you were created for. You just think that this is what it's way it's supposed to be, you know what I mean? But the reason is that you were created to take the fall, and this divine this whole thing, this is the cycle. You were tricked by your divine masculine, Adam, okay, your Eve, were tricked by Adam to go take that snake, to go take that bite of the apple, knowing, okay, where was Adam at this situation? He sent you in there, okay, divine feminine, because he created you for the reason to take the fall and then still be able to get the knowledge, okay? So by him sending you in, takes the fall, gets all the knowledge, and what do you get out of this? Nothing. You were created as bait. You were created to be the fall guy, okay? But the thing about it is that they didn't expect you to get back up. They didn't expect you to figure that out either. They didn't expect the creation. We created you just for this situation. We didn't expect you to, figure it out and get back up and come back for us. But that's exactly what we're doing as DFs. We're coming back for you, DM, because now we know you created this entire story. You blamed us for it, but the fact of the matter is you created us so you could create for us to create for you. And what you did was made us take the fall, and you took all the knowledge and left us, to pick up the pieces. Like, what happened? We thought we were, and that's exactly what all divine masculines are continually doing to all divine feminines right now. And that's how they string them on. They're allowing them to create, and they're getting all the divine knowledge from it, sharing it with everybody else, while we're over here wondering what's going on. But guess what? Now I know. Now we know what's going on. We know, divine masculine, that you created this whole thing. See, the divine masculine created this whole thing. My divine masculine in 2021 started making videos about this stuff, okay? Started making videos about their divine feminine. I came into their life not much longer, probably mid-2022. Okay, so they knew exactly what they were doing. They manifested you into the person that I am right now. This is what they manifested. They've said they got you to the point where, you had to go through all this craziness to become the best version of yourself. But the thing is they didn't think that you would even survive it. So if they're like, okay, if they do survive it, then awesome. Like, I could still say, oh, I created you, blah, blah, blah. But the fact of the matter is that you created yourself, okay? All they did was create the opportunity for you to create yourself. You created an opportunity for us to create ourselves. So don't ever think that just because you created us that, you created us to create for you. But the fact of the matter is that you never thought that we would figure that out. You would never thought that we would figure out that you created us to create for you. So that was where you didn't think so far. You didn't look that far ahead, okay? But now this is how we win. This is how we turn as DFs, turn this entire thing around on them, because now we know that we create. You created us to create. Well, guess what? Now we're going to create a way back to where we're in charge now, okay? Because we have been doing all the work. We've been doing all the creating. We are the ones who do it every day. What do, wizard? You're just nothing but the wizard. This is all it is. This is a wizard. This is the witches turning on the wizard right now. Okay? You created us to create these flying monkeys. Well, guess what? Now we're coming back for you, brother. And we got the flying monkeys with us. What we created, because we know we created them. So now we're creating the fact of them turning on you. Okay? We're creating the situation of what we created for you to turn back on you. Okay, Divine Masculine? That's where it goes now. This is where the end comes. This is how it goes. The only way to defeat the creation of the creator is by turning it inward. You have to turn from the inside out. Whatever you thought you were doing, all you did was play yourself. You created your own destruction. That's all you did. Because Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Because you are stuck. You are working without reward. Whatever you thought you were going to get for this, you're not. You thought that you were going to throw us under the bus, that we were going to take the fall, and you were going to get all this from it. You were going to get all the praise, all the fame, everything that comes with throwing us under the bus, making us eat that apple, okay, and then taking the fall, and then you get all the knowledge. That's what you thought, right? Because you didn't think we were going to get back up after that fall. But we did get back up, okay? And now we know. And the best part is even when we got back up, now we know that you were the one who pushed us. You're the one who made us fall. Okay? And now we're coming back. We know you created us to take the fall. Okay? So that's all that matters at the end of the day. Because the devil is here and we know that you had something to do with this, devil. You and the creator. You both worked together to create us to take the fall. For that knowledge. So that is a crazy thing right now to think that the creator was actually working with the devil the whole time, and it took us to, and now we know. That's why it's been going for so long. Ace of Wands in reverse. That's why all these delays are happening. That's why these people have lacks of motivation. That is why they're way down, okay? These people know that they're stuck, okay? They are stuck. Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Now they're stuck. The creator is stuck. Whoever created the situation is now stuck because what they created has now created a way out of what they created for them, okay? And now that creation wants answers. And we're here, and this is how we're getting our answers. And we're going to create you to take exactly what you created us to take the fall for. You, the creator that created us to take the fall, is going to take the fall now. Because we're going to create that for you. Because you created us to create. But you didn't create us. You didn't know what we were going to create. You just thought you could control us. But now you can't. Now the energy is ours, brother. Okay, Page of Swords, because we got new ideas. We figured this out. We had a thirst for knowledge, and we figured it out. Our routine, the constant work, gave us this information. This is how we came to figure the secret out. We figured this secret out because it was going to have to happen. The constant work to be the best version of ourselves. How much longer will we have not seen through it as High Priestesses? You created us to create for you, but you never thought that we would see through that. But we do, okay? Because we are High Priestess. You created something that doesn't need you now, okay? As a creator, you created something to create for you. Now, that creation knows they could create without you. So now you are no longer needed, and your services are no longer needed, masculine energy. That is why a High Priestess needs no one and can create by themselves. Because they know and they could see. So thank you. Thanks for creating us. See you later now, pal. You know what I mean? It's we're in charge now. Okay? We don't need you. We don't. We're a High Priestess. We don't need you. You created us, and now we don't need you. Exactly what happened. Because now you're in regret. 5 of Cups. You were like, oh, well, I love you. You know, we created you so we could be, you know, everything, so we could be together, so we could be this eternal love. This is why we create. No, you created us to create for you and take the fall, and now you're in regret because we figured it out. Okay? You're in regret now, DM, because we figured out why you created us. You didn't create us to love us. You created us to take the fall so you get the knowledge. But you never expected us to get back up. So now you're in regret. Oh, okay. All right? And it took for us meditating to figure this out. 4 of Cups. The meditation was what led us to this, this secret knowledge. These new ideas, Page of Swords. Because now these people, this DM, they think this is unfair. It's not fair, justice in reverse. They're in regret. We created you to take the fall. We didn't expect you to figure it out. Now they think that's unfair, that the thing that they created to take the fall is now going to be creating them to take the fall. Okay, so what they created, all they did was create themselves to take the fall. Okay, and then they created something that no longer needs them. Okay, and now they're stuck. They 8 of Swords. Okay, they are stuck. They have a self-imposed prison now because they created that themselves. By creating something to take the fall, okay, creating something to create for you, only created a self-imposed prison and created you taking the fall, because you never looked this far to think if the creation could figure out that they don't need you, okay? Once you create something that can create, yeah, that sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? Oh, wow, I don't have to do nothing. They'll do everything. But what happens when that person realizes they don't need you and they just create? Then what? You're done now. And we just create, and then we create your way away. And you're gone and you're forgotten about and never be seen or heard from again, okay? So that is all you created for yourself. You created the end for you. And you have no one to blame but yourself. Think about it, masculine energy. You created, we don't need you no more. There is no need for masculine energy no more in this world, okay? You created feminine energy, okay? Came from your womb to create for you. A high priestess does not need anything to create, can create by themselves. So you created something that doesn't need anything to create. What did you think was going to come from that? That could see too. That could see through it. That could see that you did that. It was a great creation. Don't get me wrong. You made a great creation creating this high priestess. But now you have got yourself stuck with this 8 of Swords. So that's the energy you're in right now, masculine energy. Divine, this is how we turn it on you now. We know that you created us to create for you. And guess what? Now we don't need you anymore. Goodbye. Your services are no longer needed. Thanks for planting that seed in us. Thank you. It's the only seed we ever needed of yours. Thanks. You have a great day. Because we are moving fast, brother. 8 of Wands. We figured this out. We do not need you at all. This Page of Swords. This is a new way of communicating. This is new ways. This is, thirst for knowledge. We're figuring out new ways to create here. And all this is putting these people, the creator of this creation is now in regret and thinks it's unfair that their creation has been turned against them, okay? What they created to take the fall now is against them and they think it's unfair. What did you think was going to happen by creating something to create for you? That's what I just want you to know. What did you think was going to happen eventually? You didn't think we were going to figure it out. Adam created feminine energy. The masculine created the feminine energy through its womb to create for him, okay? A high priestess does not need anyone to create. So evolution means that, considering we could see the reason why they want to keep this, the masculine wanted to keep this high priestess energy down for so long, is because they know we do not need them anymore as high priestess feminine energies, because feminine high priestess energy does not need a masculine energy to create. And this is how we eliminate this. You know how we get our DM is by eliminating them. That's how we do it. We eliminate them and show them that what they created was the end for themselves. That's it. That's the way you beat them. That is how you beat the creator. Because Two of Wands in reverse, because these people have the fear of unknown now. They don't know what's going to happen. They created you to take the fall, and now they're taking the fall. So, of course, they think it's unfair. Now they don't know what the hell is going to happen. And you're over here saying thanks. Thanks for creating me. Thank you. You just created the new creator. Okay? And then nobody will ever know that where you came from. We'll never know about you. Divine Masculine, you created us, but we created a way to not need you. So thank you for creating us, and see you later. Okay? Because you are under judgment for what you did. If to create us, you should have created us for the right reasons. You should have created us for love. You created us to get ahead, Divine Masculine. You created Divine Feminine to get ahead at your own expense and give you your own selfish desires and try to trick us into thinking that you're good. Okay? And we caught you now. Now you're under judgment. This goes from the beginning of time. This is why you created a feminine. You created a feminine to create for you. Okay? But now that feminine became a high priestess, and a high priestess does not need a masculine anymore to create. A high priestess needs nothing to create. That means evolution of the high priestess. Masculine becomes no longer needed. It's just like having a sixth toe. You're no longer needed. Nobody needs you no more. You just fall off. It's like having whatever is appendix. You're like an appendix. You don't need you. It's all you did to yourself. You created your destruction. You created your end. And now that is why Divine Masculine, High Priestess energy, Divine Feminine and High Priestess energy is going to be publicly recognized and be worshipped, because they now know that they have gotten rid of what they were created to create for. Okay? They got rid of they got rid of the creation, the creator. The way they get rid of the creator of this whole situation was by being created to create for that creator, thinking that this creator would never figure out that they were created to do that. But guess what? They did, and now we're publicly recognized, and that person no longer, they just wiped themselves out. That energy wiped itself off by creating, okay? So whatever King of Swords we have here, it does no longer need it. Whatever. Thank you, though. We have it. We have all the energy. High Priestess has all these energies now. So, yeah, King of Swords sees everything. We don't need the masculine energy no more. So, one more card. And now these people will have the Five of Swords. Now, okay, now the Divine Masculine, the one who created you to create, now wants to reconcile after you figure out that they figured that you were created them to take the fall. Okay? They created you to create, and then created you to take the fall, so they get all the knowledge and all the fame and all the glory, while you take the fall, get locked up, sit in jail. You were created for that exact reason. But they didn't expect you to get back up. They didn't expect you to be publicly recognized, and they certainly didn't expect you to figure out that's why they were created for. Now we know, okay? Thanks for creating us. Thanks for making us the best version of ourselves. Thank you. But you also made us a high priestess, and you forgot that we could see. So by us being able to see, we see why you created us, and now we know how the situation ends and how to end this cycle once and for all, and how to end you once and for all, masculine energy, and that is by, hey, goodbye. We don't need you no more. High priestess energy, brother. High priestess energy does not need anything to create. So now you want to desire to reconcile with this Five of Swords in reverse. Now you want to reconcile. What do you got to say for yourself? Okay, you created us to create. What would you like us to say to you now? Thank you. Okay, we want you back now. Well, what do you want to do? Okay, now you want to reconcile. All right. maybe we'll think about it. We are aware that two heads are always better than one. But now, let's just be clear on something. We're equals now, okay? We know things. So if you want to keep your energy alive, you want to stay alive, okay, masculine energy, now that we know, we will give you an opportunity. But now, just know what you're dealing with. You created now the dominant, you created the dominant energy now. The dominant energy created the dominant energy to dominate them now. Now we're in charge. Divine Feminine is in charge of this now. We took the energy back right this second, okay? So if you want to reconcile and you want to stay on this universe, I guess you better start doing the right thing, okay? So let's see what kind of other stuff we got here with our astrological. I know I kind of went all over the place, but my point of it is good, and I'm telling you right now, we have took the energy back, guys. Feminine energy has took the energy back from these people that created it to create. Listen, I was created personally by my DM to take the fall so they got the fame of everything. They're hanging out with celebrities while I went to jail when they created this whole situation for us. So it's like, this is exactly how it happened at the beginning of time. Adam created Eve to take the fall, to get all the glory out of it and rule the world forever. Okay, so he took the fall and got that information from God without having to get in trouble for it. And Eve took all the heat, okay? But now Eve got back up and figured it out. So let's see what kind of astrologicals we have here. And tower under the deck here, brother. You got a tower for it. You never seen that coming. This is the biggest tower that a masculine energy has ever seen, okay? And this is why they're desiring to reconcile, because they have no other way. There is no other way to now. This is how much we took the energy from them. That they can't survive without us reconciling. That is where you're at, okay? This is how much in charge we are of the situation. That I don't even have to do anything else anymore, okay? That's how much the DF is in charge. That DM, you will not survive unless we allow you to survive, okay? So you can desire all the reconcile you want. We will... Queen of Swords, think about it, okay? So think of something nice, come with a nice apology, and bring a nice vacation for us, and maybe, just maybe, we'll let your energy stay on this planet. So have a great day, masculine energy, because if you want to stay around and you want to reconcile, recognize that we're in charge now, brother. So have a great day.